It's Wulf, and today I'm going to show you guys around CPPS.me. Now, this is one of the private servers, Club Penguin private servers, that I mentioned in my overview of Club Penguin private servers video. This is one of the ones that I called a pre-shutdown server, I believe is what I categorized it as. This server's been around for a really long time, as you guys can see on this scrolling banner thing here. World's #1 CPPS, been around since 2011. This server's been around for a long time. I mean, that's like 8 years, almost 9 at the time of recording this, and it's got a lot of players also on there, as you guys can see, 2 million people registered. This server's been around for a really long time, and I kind of want to mention that really quickly. I have no idea how this server has been up for so long with pretty much no trouble, because this server has been up for almost 9 years now, I guess, and I don't think it's ever been shut down. Like, it's never really gone offline or anything. It's kind of incredible. And I think that part of that is just like to talk about, I guess, legality of Club Penguin private servers, because there's always like, not so much on the end of like, as a player, you don't really have to worry about it, but as a creator of them, Disney used to like send cease and desists to people who created CPPSs. They would send these cease and desist letters and like make them look really scary. And the thing was, though, I don't think legal action ever got taken against any Club Penguin private servers. So when you think about it, what Disney used to do was they would send scary, cease and desist letters to the owners of the private servers. The private servers weren't over, like, probably older than, like, 20-ish. And so they would get kind of spooked by that, and they would, know that there was clearly no way, as, like, a high school or college student, that they would be able to fight a court case. And so they would shut down their servers. Now, I think CPPS.me must have gotten at least one cease and desist letter and probably just ignored it, and Disney just never actually took any action, which is, like, weird but not that surprising, because I don't think it would be in Disney's interest, even when Club Penguin was around, to actually shut down a private server through legal action. It would just be a pain for them to do. It would probably also get them some negative press in some ways. So yeah, but that's a little bit of the history of CPPS.me's kind of weird ability to stay online for so long. So this is the homepage. Kind of just, it has a bunch of ads because they've got to pay for it somehow, and yeah, I mean, it's it's been the same homepage for like a long time. Has some info about it. The server does actually, that's another good thing to point out, the server does support multiple languages, although, I mean, this video is in English, so, and the server supports English. But anyway, which actually, come to think of it, I should see if there's any, like, Spanish-only private servers or something. But that's beside the point. I'm going to go into some of these other tabs later on in the video, but first I'm going to show you guys the actual game. Also, one other thing. I'm also kind of surprised CPPS.me is around still, because there has not been a high number of players over the past couple of months. Over the past few months, I've just kind of like checked on the server a couple times, and I think the maximum that I've seen online has been 40. Right now it says there's one person online, which is probably me. Now, I will say it's 3 in the morning in Central Time where I am right now. However, that doesn't necessarily mean anything, because it's a worldwide server. I mean, people from anywhere can play. So you would think somebody somewhere would be online, and apparently, like, nobody is. So that's kind of weird. And another thing I just want to mention before I hop into this video, because I know that it's something that kind of like people care about and stuff. This server does allow swearing, so I mean, we probably won't run into any other players, but you might see swearing. Also, I tried to do like this recording a minute ago, and like a ad with a bunch of like swear words in it popped up as one of the ads. So yeah, just a fair warning about that. This server does allow swearing, and actually is kind of heavy on that sort of theme to some extent. I think that they sort of, when they created this, they meant for this to be a server more aimed at like teenagers and young adults than kids who wanted to play and get free membership, because along with allowing swearing, there's actually like drug references and stuff in some of the items, and I'll show you guys that later on to kind of, I guess, show you guys the full experience of the server. But yeah, anyway though, before I can actually play, though, I want to show you guys something kind of weird that's happened to me. So I'm on the main page right now. I'm in Microsoft Edge, like normal. And if I go to hit play now, I get this forbidden thing. And it says you do not have permission to access play on this server, which means that I can't access like the play page, which is really weird. And the only thing that I can think of that is stopping me from getting there is if they banned me, because sometimes Club Penguin private servers will ban people not in the actual game, but like through their IP address or some other way. So they won't actually be banned from the game. Like if they hop on another computer, they'll still be able to play the actual game, but they can't play it from their computer. Now this is really weird because I haven't broken any rules on CPPS.me, but I do know that some Club Penguin private servers are not particularly fond of YouTubers, regardless of what kind of video they make. And I made, the overall the overview of Club Penguin video, and sometimes if you even mention a private server in a YouTube video, they like ban you. I have no idea why some private servers are like that, but they are. But I kind of also doubt that that happened, because if I hop into an in-private window here, I'm logged in and playing just fine. So an in-private window is like the Edge version of an incognito window in Chrome. And yeah, I'm logged in, no issues at all. So that's kind of strange. I want to show you guys something interesting that CPPS.me does here before I actually kind of get into the game. So I'm going to hop onto this server. It's called Merry Christmas. Also, as you guys can see, there's different levels of server, which that means like there's different levels of, I guess, censorship, you could say, or like moderation. Safe servers are pretty much supposed to be like normal Club Penguin. You're not supposed to swear, you're not supposed to say anything like weird, anything like that. Warn servers, I think, are like you can swear and stuff, and you can kind of like talk about more less kid-friendly things, but you're not supposed to like be a weirdo or say anything too awful. And then wild servers, I think, are pretty much no moderation, and it looks like there's currently only one, although they change these around sometimes. So I'm gonna hop onto this Merry Christmas server first, though, because I want to show you guys something interesting. So CPPS.me actually has different server themes depending on the server you're on. So if you look on this server, it was called Merry Christmas, and it's currently in the Christmas theme. Now, I'm not going to spend too long on this server, but yeah, all the rooms have their Christmas theme. I don't remember what year this is or anything, but it's themed around Christmas. Also, just, everything still works like it did in original Club Penguin. You can still interact with everything. I guess while I'm here, I can show you guys that like the games work and stuff. But so this let me go to the nightclub and I'll play one of the games. Or actually, let's go. Or no, the one game wasn't working for me the other day, but I think that's just like my end. But as you guys can see, this server has all the Christmas theme going on. Now when I hop onto another server, you guys will see that they're themed for Halloween, because as you can see, I'm recording this 25th of October, so it makes sense for them to be Halloween themed. And yeah, that's why. So if I can just like hop into thin ice, I can show you guys. But yeah, the games all still work fine on here, so you can still play all the games. I know that that's not such a big deal anymore, because the Club Penguin private servers used to not be able to play the games. There was some sort of weird thing with it, and it was like a big deal if a server was able to, but those work. I don't think field ops work. I'm not sure. Oh, it looks like it brought me to this EPF command room. I don't know why it brought me to the old one, but that's beside the point. I know that when it's not in this form, when it's in the normal EPF based form, you can actually use the thing to play the PSA missions. That's how I recorded that whole playthrough. So yeah, there's that, and actually I'll just go ahead and refresh the page real quick and then hop into another server and show you guys the whole theme thing that I was talking about. So I'll be back on another normal server, and it'll be Halloween themed. Alright, so I'm back into the server select screen. We're just gonna go for, well, actually Halloween might also be themed. I'm gonna go for one of the warning ones, because people like, I want to kind of demonstrate that the swearing thing still works. So these might still be themed for Halloween. I'm not sure. If not, you guys will know, and then the Halloween server is just probably the only one themed for Halloween. But I have a feeling that, oh no, this is what CPPS.me normally looks like. I guess the Halloween server is just like the Christmas server. It's themed for Halloween. And this is what CPPS.me normally looks like. Like I said, it kind of always has the pirate party, I guess, going on. I've not really seen, like, it used to not be this party, but I think that it's kind of been kept on this party for a while now, at least like the past couple of months. So maybe that's kind of them representing like, hi, it's unofficial Club Penguin, But yeah, this is how CPPS.me normally looks, as the pirate thing. At least that's what I've seen on most of the servers. But yeah, while I'm here, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys. In theory, I won't get banned for this, but I just want to show you guys that the whole swearing thing works, and I'm gonna do it in like a public room to show you guys. So I'm gonna pick a lighter swear word to type in here, and as you guys can see, no repercussions for that. So you can swear on this server. So that's kind of, I mean, I guess if you're into that, you don't need to swear to communicate, but people might want to do that. Also, I can probably show you guys the PSA missions are here too, since yep, I'm an EPF agent, alright, since the EPF command room is here. But yeah, tube transport, that works. You can go over there. Field ops, like I said, I don't believe field ops work. Yeah, so that's broken, but I don't think the field ops aren't really that great anyway. I played them on the original Club Penguin. They weren't really that much fun. So let me think, what else is there to talk about? I don't know if the newspaper, yeah, the newspaper just makes your character pull out a newspaper. There's not actually a newspaper. Some private servers do that, but some don't. Messages, I believe, work fine. What's this? This is, oh yeah, you can save outfits, so that's kind of interesting. That's one of the things that this server does that like Club Penguin itself didn't really do. You can make outfits for your character and have your penguin wear those around. This lock is like a private chat, I believe, so you can chat, I guess, without typing it in the main chat, but regardless. And then this is for the moderator thing. Now, if I remember right, since it's a private server, when you click that, it sends a message to like an actual moderator, and then they'll pop up. But also, since there's only like 3 people online at a time, there's not really going to be much of an opportunity for you to use that. I wonder if this will tell me how old my penguin is, the help screen. Oh, this might also break it. Oh, wait, nope, it did say 2003. Wow, I have had this account for a long time. Anyway, yeah, another thing that this server does is, this is one of those servers that has commands, so you can add coins. And so as you guys can see there, we just added 2,000 coins to it, so there's that. And then you can also jump rooms. I think this is probably a room. I'm trying to remember. I don't even remember any of the room codes. I think 100 is like town or something. Yeah. So you can jump rooms using that. You can get to like rooms that, are party exclusive rooms that you can't usually access from the map or the spy phone or just walking around. So that's how you can get to special rooms. Speaking of the map, it uses the newer map, but kind of the older rooms, I suppose. All the rooms are here, not really anything missing. Some servers have stuff that's missing or have extra stuff. So there's that. All of the igloo customization things work as they should. I think, honestly, that's probably about it for stuff to show you guys in the actual game. So yeah, CPPS.me, I think I mentioned it, like I said, in the overview of Club Penguin private servers video. It's pretty straightforward. It's just kind of play Club Penguin without a chat filter. I mean, there's not really a whole lot to it. It's a pretty straightforward one, but it's also really nice because of that, because you don't have to think about stuff. It's not complex. It's not hard to use. It's really straightforward. It's super simple to just make an account and play Club Penguin again. And also, since there's not many players on it, it might be a good option if you want to do like Club Penguin music video or something. If you want to do something where other players won't be around, like even in this video, it's kind of helpful that there's not other people around. So, oh, and one other thing, the whole like drug thing that I mentioned. So, I have a ton of items on here, but yeah, so this is called the stoned face. This is called the cocaine face. These are some custom items that the staff. Oh, you can get a cup of lean. This is some of the custom items that the staff has put into the server. So, a giant bong and a giant blunt. So that's just kind of interesting. Apparently, at some point, I got a Hatsune Miku background. I don't remember ever getting that, but I probably got that from like a moderator or something, because sometimes they give out special items. But yeah. Also, no idea why I have a Turkey flag. I don't live in Turkey. I've never even been to Turkey. I don't even know anybody from Turkey. So don't know how that ended up there. But sure enough, it did. So that's kind of interesting. The Starbucks coffee is also a custom item, a little bit more of a tame one. But yeah, so this server also has custom items, but there's not really that many of them. I don't think there's been any new ones that have really come out in a long time. There's those, although some of those like drug reference items, I believe. Okay, now none of the pictures are even popping up. But I believe that some of those drug reference items have kind of, since you can't get them anymore with the ad codes, which is kind of interesting that they would have taken that out, which the ad item code is AI, and let's just type in like 350 and see if something interesting pops in. Okay, yeah, so that gives us cotton candy item. So yeah, but that's the actual server itself. So let's show some of the other website now. So let's go ahead and let's go back to the home page actually real quick and see if anything pops up, because I think other stuff pops up here. So here's the register page. This is where you make your penguin. This is the page you do it on. It's not through the normal in-game registration thing. Need all this stuff. The security pin is just like, I think you can leave that empty, and then it's also just, you create that here. You don't actually have to already have it. There's that. The high scores thing I think is for the games, if I remember right, although I don't know if this is still going to be accurate. I think, is this for, okay, yeah, you can choose the different games. That's kind of cool. The support page actually brings you to like a real support thing where you can make support tickets and stuff, so that's, I'm kind of surprised that they set it up that way, but nonetheless. And then the manager is another interesting part that I'll show you guys here real quick. This is actually, it looks like they almost kind of just ripped this from the original version of CPPS.me, because the website did used to look older. Like it used to look like this overall. But yeah, let me just log in quick and then I'll show you guys this. Alright, so here's my like manager area. Might have to blur some of this out or something, but probably not. So this shows you your player card, which is kind of cool that you can see it outside of the game. I don't know if you can actually change your bubble color. This might be one of these things that's like possibly been like lost to time, if you guys get what I mean. Because sometimes, yeah, you have to buy it, but I don't think you actually can anymore, probably, because I don't really think the server's been updated that much. Oh shoot, I exited out of it. Hang on. Okay, there we go. We're right back into it. But oh wait, no, it's just gonna bring me to the home page again. I can't click on things, man. That's what recording videos at 3 in the morning does to you. Panel home. There we go. That should bring us back to the main page here. So there's my penguin again. What else? Live penguin view. I think that's just gonna show us this again, which is, like I said, it's really cool that they have this without being into the actual game. That's kind of interesting. So you can set a pin if you want to do that to like make your account more secure. The WoW powers, I think, is the thing that you have to buy, if I remember correctly. Yeah, so this is for walking on walls. So this is in Club Penguin. Normally your character is limited to certain areas where you can walk, and if you enable this, you can walk on the entire screen, so it can look like you're like sitting on top of one of the buildings or whatever. Special items is, I think, another thing you might have to pay for. Oh, apparently you can add Swift's Fat Blunt. That's interesting. This might be another thing that they want you to pay for. Yes, this is kind of, I don't know why. Like, I know that Club Penguin private servers, it's not such a big thing now, but they used to have a lot of stuff like this where it was like you can upgrade and get your bubble color changed or your name color changed. So this is all, I believe, that stuff. So there's that. You can change your password. If I was an admin, I would be able to use this area, but I'm not an admin, so can't actually use either of those things. If CPPS.me wants to make me an admin, y'all can feel free. But that's that. And then I think there's also a couple other pages kind of hidden here, because down here you have some other pages that are listed, which is kind of weird they're not listed on the top, but they're down here. This is, let's just open all these real quick. These, I think, just kind of tell you how to use the game a little bit. The stats and support page are probably going to bring you back to the same place as earlier. So this is the rules thing. Don't break these rules. So, yeah, don't do any of this stuff. Then this is the commands page. This is actually really useful because not only do these commands work for CPPS.me, if a that's kind of cool. Does it even tell you the ID, or maybe not? But if you use these commands on other CPPSs, they will probably work, at least like the more straightforward ones like adding items and jumping rooms and stuff. So it's kind of nice that they have this list. Then lastly is the staff area, and this just kind of shows you who is on the staff. Like I said, I don't know if this is actually accurate anymore because, like, I don't know if this game is still updated that much or if it's just kind of still happening to be running. I'm not really sure what the scenario is with it. But yeah, I think that kind of brings you up to speed on CPPS.me. Like I said, it has been a server that has been around for such a long time. It really is one of the oldest private servers. And honestly, it's probably one of the best because of that. They definitely have had a lot of time to sort of make sure everything works. It doesn't tend to be too busy, but that can be nice depending on what you want to do on here. If you just want to like play the games that Club Penguin has and stuff, it can be good for that because all of those work. Or you want to play the PSA missions, you can do that because those all work. It's a really good server. It's just solid server overall. It doesn't really do anything too crazy, but in a lot of ways that's one of its strong suits, is that it's not confusing at all. So that's CPPS.me, and yeah, I'm gonna do more of these sort of overview videos on more specific servers, so make sure to stay tuned. If you guys want to see more like this, make sure to like and subscribe and leave a bunch of comments and stuff. Tell me about more servers also. I only know about however many. I know there's tons of them out there that are like smaller and stuff, so let me know about more servers. So yeah, this is CPPS.me. Thanks for watching, and bye-bye.